Welcome to the Making You, an accurate reflection of Christ podcast, where you become translucent glory. Now here's your host and glory teacher, Karen Pina.
Kingdom greetings. Several episodes ago, I shared with you how Father graced me to have a real Luke 6:12 through 16 experience of picking my ministry and business team. Then I prophetically warned you last week to not pick a three-name man or woman, which is someone with multiple identities, all of which are not glory identities. Today, I'm continuing and going on a little further to show you how to keep the dream team, which God gave you, afloat. Come on in this glory-filled atmosphere and glean today's wisdom. The first way to keep the dream team afloat is to pray. In order to keep the dream team afloat, you must pray. You must pray with and for one another. As I've shared in previous episodes, my husband and I used to have a leadership coaching practice, and we coached for 13 years. And during this time period, there was one leader who shared with me the constant warfare on her team. In one session, I was led to ask her this question: when, if at all, do you and your team pray together? She paused, thought about it, and replied, I'm not sure. We pray for one another, and I know for sure that we don't pray together. Well, go ahead and float the team boat. Why don't you? This was my thought when I heard her reply. When they met as a team, they didn't pray for one another. They worked on projects for and with one another and did not pray for one another. I was baffled. I was absolutely baffled. Anyone that you are working with, you must be praying for and with. And this is not just limited to business. This is also applicable to your job, your bosses, your co-workers, as well as people that you are serving together with in ministry. I cannot stress enough how important it is to pray for and with your dream team. Now, I want to be clear here. I am not talking about any old type of prayer, though. I'm suggesting that you pray what Jesus is praying. As believers, we quote Hebrews 7:25 all the time. We know that Jesus ever lives to make intercession for us. That's not where the knowledge gap exists. The knowledge gap that we need to fill is this: what is Jesus praying for us? What is he praying for each one of your team members? What is he praying for you? What is he praying for your business and ministry? Get clear on the answers to these questions, then pray that. This is how you must pray in order to keep the dream team afloat. And I want to support you in this endeavor by giving you a free resource. In this resource, you will learn how to pray for your team like a governor. You hear me? Like a governor. Go to bit.ly governing prayer to pick it up. That's bit.ly/governing prayer. Now let's move on to the next way to keep the dream team afloat, and that is by assigning enjoyable tasks. Take a deep breath, because when you enjoy what you're doing and who you are doing it with, oh, you can get a lot of stuff done in the kingdom. One of the quickest ways to sink the boat that the team is navigating in is to have people doing stuff that they don't have no desire or skill set to do. Assigning tasks that are in line with the individual team members' gifting is a sure way to keep the dream team afloat. For example, are certain team members creative? Do certain team members enjoy engaging with people? Or are certain team members more skilled at working behind the scenes on the computer? When you identify the skills and gifting of team members, you can assign tasks they enjoy, and you can get a lot done. But you got to know what they're good at. And I have an out of this world assessment, and I mean that literally. It is not of this world. It doesn't fit into any assessment box, and neither do you. Go to bit.ly/my true colors to begin helping your team get clear about their ascension gifts, communication style, and so much more. Here's what I have learned. What folks enjoy doing, they stick to, and they do well. On the other hand, if they don't like what you assign, they will lag behind in confidence and performance. Come on, say that out loud with me. If my team does not like what I assign, they will lag behind in confidence and performance. And ultimately, this will sink the team ship. Some team members may need proper training in certain areas in order for you to assign enjoyable tasks. Sometimes we don't enjoy certain things because we're not good at it. We're just simply not good at it. So it may require a little bit of training. You might have to invest in your team members by training them in certain ways. Some team members may know what they enjoy, and they may know what they are skilled at doing. So if you know that, great. Assign enjoyable tasks, because it will keep the team afloat. But if you and your team members don't know, then you may need to train them. And in the next episode, we will explore training and cross-training your team in an effortless manner. Thanks for listening. As always, I appreciate you being here every week and rating the podcast, giving me some feedback, leaving a review. I will see you right back here next week. Blessings on your week. Karen Pina here, your host and Glory Teacher, signing out.
Thanks for listening to today's podcast. To discuss and learn more about this episode, join your Glory community at bit.ly Glory School Community. First letter of the words are all capitalized. Finally, be sure to sign up for the RSS feed to know when the next episode is uploaded.